And welcome back to the WCS Europe Premier League Grand Finals Day 2. It is the final day of action here for StarCraft 2. Yeah, go on, go for it. You know you've been enjoying it. Crowd have been very good. Very, very good indeed. I'm not entirely convinced that the crowd have been as loud as WCS America's crowd were yesterday, though. So you might have to step it up. Just saying. Do you want to be beaten by the North Americans or not? Obviously they do. We, of course, do have the grand final coming very shortly. There is a trophy right next to me that one of the two players will walk away with, as well as a cheque for $25,000 and be crowned, of course, WCS Europe champion for Season 2 in 2014. One of them will get their name on the trophy for the first time ever. Either one wins. San, of course, has already won one Premier title this year, and Stardust, of course, has already got one to his name from last year. So second time's a charm for one of the two. We've got a few things that are fun lined up before the final. We're around about 40 minutes away from the final. And before we get there, for those of you who have tuned in before to WCS Europe, you'll know that we like to have a little bit of fun. And you'll also know that some very silly people make some very dangerous bets with our man Carmack. And last season, it was no different. Mr. Mark Alberts from Blizzard decided that he would take a bet with Carmack. And I think you remember what happened. He basically had to wear a very strange get-up. And he did so whilst doing the adminning right here at WCS Europe Season 1 Finals. We decided we'd catch up with the players and find out what they thought of Mark Alberts in his best gear in 3 words.
Very special guy.
He looks scary.
영신 같고, 보초 같고, 마약쟁이 같고.
Baller, manly, pin.
Ridiculous.
Flashy.
And kind of crazy.
Unhealthy, outgoing, classy.
Smoker, and homeless, and useless. I think it would be flamboyant,
Entrepreneuring.
fashionable, and funny.
How badass.
I would say sexual tension.
I don't know. Dirty.
Way too original.
Homeless. I mean, the last one would be androgynous. I'm still not sure if Marco Blitz is not short for like Martino Blitz.
Handsome, classy guy.
The best part of that is actually Carmack's laugh right at the end. The things we do to our friends at Blizzard. Imagine if they were enemies. Right, we've got something fun coming for you next. It's a PvZ like you've never seen before. A classic 2v2, commentator versus commentator, player versus player. Although it should be said, the two commentators are also players, so it's kind of moot. Let's catch up with them a little bit before we go into the game, because I think they've got a bit of fire in their bellies for this one. First of all, Team Protoss. ToD. Jesus, man, don't look so serious. Are you all right?
Yeah, are you?
Wow, I've just interrupted in game mode. I've just had flashbacks to the last time I interrupted you during a match, which was at Home Story Cup, and you went, just go away, I don't want to talk to you.
It wasn't during a match, I had just lost the match, you asshole.
It may have been after he'd lost. I'm sorry, how are you feeling? Are you ready for these guys? Zerg's easy, right? 1 key?
Yeah, 1A. You see my A button, it's there, so.
It's almost disappeared off the keyboard. You've been using that a lot.
Yeah.
And what about having to carry Welmu?
I feel like it's 1v3, but I have confidence in my own skills.
That's good, because he was pretty terrible last season in the team game. He reckons he's going to rock this one, and we're going to see a completely new, team-motivated Welmu.
I'll believe it when I'll see it, and then I still won't believe it.
Okay, Dario, Hi, are you busy setting up? Are you all right? Can I interrupt you? Yeah. It's a very professional game, obviously. I don't want to make this any worse for you. How's your A key?
A key? Yeah. What is it?
Well, their A key's worn away.
Oh, I see. I think we're just going to crush them, to be honest, because double Protoss is just, you know, if you have Protoss, it's really imbalanced if you have one of them, but if there's two of them, it's just rubbish.
Okay. There's some Monty Python logic in here or something. I don't know. What about, like, you know, this guy? Is he going to help out?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Every Zerg sticks together. You're the hive mind. We know how to team game. Protoss, they just argue amongst each other who's more imbalanced than the other.
Okay. Any last words for your victims? Sorry, opponents?
Yeah, I'm just going to go and aggressive GG them already.
Okay, so I think you might find, Todd, at the start of the game, Dario might type GG ? But just ignore that. Any last words for these fine fellows?
I enjoy being stomped.
That's fighting talk right there.
I mean,
yeah, okay, classic, absolutely brilliant. It's a good job that they aren't actually in the final, because this would be really boring, wouldn't it? Right? No, Dario's like, he's not agreeing. He's not agreeing. Right, let's get on with it then, and go over to your commentary team and see what they make of this classic 2v2 between Protoss and Zerg. Frankly, I think there's a Terran missing.
All right, thanks very much. Here we go. We have a 2v2 on the way between our Protoss team and our Zerg team. How you doing, Sean?
Where are the Terrans?
Where are the Terrans?
They left with 4GG, am I right?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, this 2v2, not too sure what to expect out of this one, but all fun and laughs at the end of the day, fun and jokes.
I've never even seen the maps either, to be fair.
What map's it called?
Old Country. I've never seen this map, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Neither have I.
I don't really play too much 2v2 or anything, so...
I do, when after a couple of drinks.
Those 2v2s.
I just can't remember what I did in the 2v2s, usually.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, so we're going to be getting into this in a second.
I'm on Team Zerg.
You're on Team Zerg? Oh, I don't have a coaster. Darn. That didn't work, I'm sorry.
I wish it worked, it would have been quite cool.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good. I wish I had a Protoss coaster and then I could be on Todd's team, but I think the Zergs might win anyway. No offense, Protoss.
Look at that, Ooh. Protoss strategy. What surely are you saying?
I'll make stalkers.
To be honest, Welmu, I think we should all in. Welmu says, I agree.
He's like, I'm good at that.
Well, I'm good at that. They're like, all right, it's Zerg, you know? Protoss.
They're talking numbers. It's like, right, okay, 15 hatch into 14.
Teal's like, the probability is rather high that we're probably going to get all-ins. VortiX is like, you know what? Throughout all of my WCS season, I've had to deal with a lot of all-ins. This is easy.
Yeah, man. That's all they end up being subjected to.
VortiX looks angry.
He's always angry. Look at him.
Which all-in is it going to be? Blink, D-team.
They're analysing the map.
Probably cannon rushes.
Todd likes his cannon rushes. He's got his beats on as well. I didn't expect him to wear beats, but there you go. All right, we're loading up. This is a best of one, I believe, between our Protoss team and our Zerg team.
Are you on Team Protoss then?
If you're on Team Zerg, I'll go the opposite and go Team Protoss. Otherwise, it's weighing in favor.
Okay.
So I'll do that. And I do like Welmu and Todd. Not so much the other guy. No, I do. They're okay as well. All right, so we're getting loaded up and good to go. Let's jump right on in to our 2v2. It's Todd and Welmu going to be going up against VortiX and TLO, our two resident casters / pros / Protoss and Zerg. Over here on the left-hand side, we have Mr. TLO. That's
He's the guy with the glasses, if you didn't know.
Up to the north, we have our other Zerg. It's VortiX. This map's weird.
He's not on that shot, so don't worry about that. He's the guy next to the guy with the glasses.
Yep, he likes purple. And down to the south, we have our red Protoss. It is Welmu.
He's the guy with the glasses.
I'm glad you're pointing these things out for us.
Just making sure that everybody's on the same page.
And finally, we have a very familiar Frenchman. He's there. We're going to see him in a game in a bit. Any second now. It's ToD!
And he's the guy next to the guy wearing the glasses.
All right.
Who's opposite the other team wearing the glasses of TLO and VortiX.
Perfect. We now know where they are, who they are, and how many glasses they wear.
Do you see how ToD secretly has one of his headsets on and one off? That's a common tactic used by Protoss players to try and gain an advantage to hear what the commentators have to say.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So the double 6 pull coming out from TLO and VortiX. Did you hear that, ToD? The double 6 pull.
He nodded his head. They know. They know. he's really caught on to this ever since going to America. He likes the word Kappa now. Oh, wow. Of all the openers to go for on both of these sides.
It's a big map.
Yeah.
So it is a big map.
Yeah, it is a big map now that I'm looking at things. All right, so we have double Zerg versus double Protoss, right? I mean, I've not played 2v2 for a long, long time, but from what I understand, 2v2 Protoss...
sucks.
Yeah, it's not very good against 2 Zergs, which is not too bad.
Yeah, I definitely favor the Zergs in this specific matchup. But, Kolaris, imagine... All right. Over the period and over the time of StarCraft 2, there is a thing called a death ball.
Yeah.
Imagine 2 of them as one.
Whoa.
Imagine 2 death balls being one.
That's how. That's a death ball.
That's the double D ball.
Whoa.
You don't mess with a double D ball.
No, you do not.
So you got to be careful. If this game gets super late, these Zergs are gonna have to mess with the double Ds.
That being said, though, Zergs are going double expands, so that's nice. Actually, I shouldn't be saying anything because ToD's a cheater and he's not got his headphones on properly. So, but whatever. that's the game we're playing right now. And pylons being littered down so close to being spotted.
The Eye of Sauron.
The Eye of Sauron. That's Funka right there. He doesn't see it.
Nobody sees the Eye of Sauron.
All right, stop shaking. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Hooray! Good job, crowd. You guys rock.
The Dark Shrine! Woohoo! Did you hear that, TLOs?
Oh my god.
The thing is, you know, you have to put a couple of false statements out there, so when the real one comes out, they don't know if to believe you or not.
All right, okay. I am not part of the non-headphone players meta yet, but I'm glad you're teaching me it.
VortiX sees a Stargate, and TLO sees a sentry.
They're very synchronized in their scouting. That's one thing.
They're like, all right, on the countdown, 3, 2, 1, send the overlord in.
That's pretty in-depth.
And imagine, you know, as a Zerg player, when you're learning to play StarCraft, you always forget sometimes when to send your overlord in. In a 2v2, as long as one of you remembers when to send it in, you can tell the others. So that's called teamwork, Kolaris.
That is. You know what? This map is entirely walled off between them, I think, if I'm looking at it right. They actually can't get to one another without breaking these rocks. So that pylon was very well defended on all these Zerglings. Like, am I sure I can't get around there? Oh, I guess I have to break the rocks. So another pylon going down.
Everybody should have just gone 3 hatcheries or 3 Nexus first. I didn't even notice this.
The Zergs seem to analyze the map a lot better than our Protoss here. And but there are a lot of gates being added on.
Well, I would start to be worried when the Zerglings are eating away at that middle rock.
Unleashed.
So yeah, it's going to be. I suppose the way that the Protoss are going to play is quite slow. Obviously, it's a big map, so they'll bunker up on these 2 bases. We'll probably see like a wall of cannons built as well in between 2 of them, but then they'll slowly move out to take the thirds. Whereas on the other side of things, the Zergs are getting a little bit aggressive. There's a lot of units that they have. There are no layers. Remember, this is pure units. It is a lot of units. Protoss needs to defend the units. And very nice warping by Welmu, by the way, in the middle of the rocks. He's actually prevented the rocks from being killed.
Wow. It's like, you're not coming onto our side of the map. And actually, 1 Oracle is quite a smart move because you force out, in effect, a lot of spore crawlers all over the place. So that's kind of cool.
Sneaky special tactics.
Sneaky, sneaky. If you can't tell, we've not really cast too much 2v2 in the past, so this is a learning experience for a lot of us.
There's more rocks, though, that TLO has found.
There's
another
more
set of rocks.
Uh-oh.
And he's working on those. He's actually going to break them down. So unfortunately, Welmu's tactic, he's trying to get there to save the rocks.
No!
Okay. He's, you know, there's a reason why he's, you know, probably considered the most creative player. He found the second rocks. Unfortunately, he didn't destroy them, though.
Oh, well, he saved the rocks. That's nice.
Oh, no. He's actually trying to break the others. He's trying to break through both.
That's a lot of Zerglings.
Right. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Time for the force fields.
Pay attention. Ah! Oh.
One more, two.
They're down! Oh.
There's a new set of rocks. They're called force fields.
Oh, that's not fair. All right.
Back to the other rocks. You can't force field forever, boys.
The most exciting game of StarCraft we have ever seen is currently ensuing.
I have to agree with you there. The rocks are down. Zerg has broken free. But what is next? It is time to destroy these pesky pylons and start to think about getting over to the other side of the map.
Got to get to those naughty Nexi, or Nexus.
Yes.
And
there's
on
one.
the gold base, cheeky guy. All right.
Yeah, that's going to get killed off. So that's going to be Welmu, put down to 2 bases unless he can save this here. Both players coming to help defend this.
Oh, all the force fields. Actually, both players have to sign the force fields quite nicely. There's another Zergling attack.
War.
Wow, okay. The Zergs keeping their Protoss on their toes so far.
VortiX. VortiX.
Get it. Get
VortiX.
it. It's going to get it.
VortiX.
Oh.
VortiX. Oh, he gets cancelled at the last moment.
Wait a minute. Who's pink? He's got 2-2 on the way.
Yes, TLO.
TLO, man.
He's on fire in this game.
Oh, and look what he's doing with his Spire. He's cute. Oh, he's walling it in. He's protecting it. That's nice. Oh, Mutalisks are really good in team games. They're both going to go Mutas, aren't they? Now that I look at things.
Yeah, it looks like it. It's a lot of Mutalisks. But that also means there could be potentially a lot of Phoenixes too. So
yeah,
we'll see. But so far, Zerg's looking pretty good. Yeah. I mean, they're untouched. They've got great economy, great upgrades, great everything. Todd's been slowed down from his third. And
Protoss needs to scout, mate.
They need to actually defend. And they've got a lot of units. I think they should be fine here.
Yeah, time warp. Whoa, that's a lot of sentries.
Oh my god. What's worse than force fields? Double set of force fields.
There's so many sentries.
4 time warps too. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Jeff.
10, whoa, 2 mothership cores. Final! Exclamation mark. Nice one, Stardust. All right, we're going to see him in the finals. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, just in a little bit once we find out which race is better.
Yeah, they figured it out. So they've got the 2 Stargates on the way.
Yeah, that's a smart move.
Uh-oh, TLO's building swarm hosts. What? TLO? Swarm hosts?
Oh, God.
This is weird.
He wants to clash with WCS America.
All right, this could take an hour or 2. Mutalisk now going to go for the harassment, see the thermal lance upgrading, and gets a few probes, but now everything has been revealed, and it's going to be 3 Phoenix on the way at any time, so that's a lot of Phoenix. A lot of Phoenix.
Yes, and there's a lot of ground units that Welmu's going for too, so it's like a combination of imbalance.
Whoa. He sees the AC. He saw the swarm hosts. Even they can't believe it. Like, what?
Oh, Mutalisks, VortiX. Meet the Phoenix.
Oh, he didn't have the Anion Pulse Crystals, so he doesn't have the range just yet. But he started +1 weapons, which is nice. Didn't get a flea beacon.
I mean, as long as the Protoss stabilize on 3 base here, which they're starting to do, they are going to be okay. Todd's the guy that's suffering the most. He just hasn't been able to mine from that third. So for 13, 40 minutes in this game, he's only been on 2 base, which is actually kind of poor.
Yeah.
But look how many units Welmu has.
Jeez.
It's that's a lot of units. That's a lot of units.
He's going to hallucinate a whole army and then just go. But
yeah, this is a lot of stuff right now.
Wow. Wait,
he's got a lot of supply too. A lot of supply.
Yeah. VortiX is doing well as well, though. He's at 176 supply against 180.
Yeah, but he's only on air units.
Yeah, it's only Mutalisks, which are being pushed away by all these Phoenix.
Uh-oh.
Are Protoss going to do well in a 2v2?
They might do, and this map's definitely favoring them for sure. This is a well-selected map.
Oh, nice fungal. Wants to pop some of these units. Needs to keep chaining that fungal. Does get a really nice fungal once again. Really wants to bring those sentries down. There's so many of them low.
Welmu definitely redeeming himself after the last season of team games, where he sucked, frankly.
Yeah, he did kind of suck.
He's doing better today.
Did that Oracle almost bring down an entire hatchery? Oh, poor Colossus died. But yeah, that hatchery almost died from an Oracle. So now they're going to rely on Swarm Hosts to deal with gateway extraordinaire, Mr. Welmu.
Look at it. It's just a bunch of Protoss, and it's a lot of sentries, a lot of force fields. I mean, Todd's still hurting from that third, but he's starting to rise up in supply again. Uh-oh, I see a lot of pink on the minimap, though. It's a lot of movement, but 1-2 bases being destroyed.
Infestor Swarm Host. Sick combination, but right now they're losing bases. They are losing bases. They're losing income. No, the sentries. Oh, force fields. Yay. Okay, so he keeps a lot that way.
The power of Protoss!
To be fair, the Phoenix are doing a really good job of zoning everything out on the sky, so the Mutalists and stuff like that can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm not sure Mulis is the best choice by VortiX.
Yeah, maybe if they'd have both got it and like fully, even then, you know, Annie and Pulse Crystals would have done a lot. Nice Fungals will start this battle, but that's still a lot of Protoss. Starts picking up some of these Infestors as well. Time Warps, Force Fields, everything Protoss is doing everything really good.
That's one way to put it, and it's working out really, really well for them at the moment. Look at this, there's just unlimited amounts of force fields and stalkers.
I'll be honest, I thought Zerg was going to have a clear advantage here, but Protoss is doing really, really, really well.
Yeah, TLO's still at 200 supply though, so that's really good. He's actually carrying the Zerg team a lot. It's a lot of swarm hosts, and that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's no real splash damage in this Protoss army either, so...
They've lost so many bases though. They've lost so much income.
Yep.
How much does the income? Protoss isn't doing too terribly. They're going to expand as well.
But look at the locusts. They're everywhere.
They don't actually have anything to deal with the swarm host, unless they just kind of somehow have an observer there and start picking them up with Phoenix.
Todd's like trying to go up to Void Rays to deal with the swarm host, but it's going to take a while, I think. At least Welmu's got a fourth base, which is really good to keep his income up, but they need to start to think about how to deal with TLO's swarm host. Otherwise, this can start to get really sour really fast.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's marching across the map.
He doesn't care. He's going to do a lot of damage if he keeps on going. His upgrades were always really good with the Zerglings, so they were always doing a lot of damage to those Stalkers as well. And now the Locusts are going to churn on in.
So many swarm hosts.
Wow. Hey, TLO is carrying this game.
Oh, it looks like Todd's done something pretty cool, though. He's managed to get a Warp Prism into TLO's main. It's not quite as good as the Nidus in the main, but definitely close to that, and he's warping in a lot of units there, so that's quite good.
He doesn't have that many Phoenix left over either. Oh, okay, there are 10. Only a few of them were combating at the front, but now they've all rendezvoused with that. But the Locusts just keep on streaming forwards. They really don't have much firepower at all to deal with the Locusts.
Yeah, Todd's harassment's good, and if Welmu can hold the front while Todd continues to harass, then this could still work, especially because Welmu's trying to get up towards Tempest and stuff to deal with these Locusts. But still, it's a lot of swarm hosts that TLO is definitely been working on his swarm host play in the last couple of weeks or so, and it's starting to shine through in this 2v2.
Nice harassment, though. Taking down a hatchery, trying to take down the hive as well. That'd be a bit of a blow to TLO.
And they're taking this really seriously as well.
Yeah, they are. I mean, 3-3 is going to be finished here for TLO very, very soon. The Swarm Hosts are going to retreat out for now. They were in a very aggressive position, so I had to fall back a little bit to keep themselves alive. Thank you very much, Sean, for your input here. You were casting whilst I was casting.
Yeah, no, it's putting my input in. Especially because they can read it too. I made sure they can read it.
They can, nice.
Well, I wanted to be able to become like a judge or a referee if things got heated.
You like doing that in team games?
Absolutely. Prefer Coach Apollo, but I'll settle with Ref Apollo this time.
Yeah.
But they pushed back the Swarm Host, which is the most important part. And now the Protoss are able to get towards the Tempest, the Void Rays, the Air, the Dark Shrine. That's going to further increase Todd's level of harassment.
One Dark Templar to every base that Zerg has will be really annoying.
So yeah, I mean, the Zerg have lost momentum.
Yeah.
The
game's lost momentum.
Welmu!
What are you doing?
Welmu?
Fatal error. Paul, go find out what's going on.
Welmu?
Hashtag flabbergasted. All right, come on.
We can see Welmu there. There's VortiX and TLO, and I think they're saying, crap, we're in trouble.
It's not going as planned, Sean.
Yeah.
Let's check Twitter.
And VortiX is like, I wonder how many people are tweeting to me while I choose to help TLO Swarm Host. It's not a laughing matter, Welmu.
Why is it always Welmu?
It's always Welmu causing trouble. He's either causing problems for his teammates, causing problems in the game.
Okay, all right, hold on. I've got an update for you.
All right.
I've got an update for you. Officially, what's happened here is that Welmu has killed his computer. He's actually killed it. What is it collecting data from? I don't know. I think his hack stopped. No? Oh, okay. Let me squeeze through here. Look, I need to talk to Welmu. Todd, hold on. What have you been doing to your computer?
Well, my APM was too high, so computer couldn't handle it. So.
Is that what that says there?
Yeah, that's the.
Okay. I'll just read this. It says APM 96. Exception error. I don't know. Yeah, so you're not allowed to go that high. How was it going for you anyway at the time? Were you all right? Was he carrying you?
No, I was carrying him. I have been practicing for only this thing for like 2 weeks. I skipped practicing for the tournament.
Yeah. Don't bother with the WCS tournament. Why practice for that when you can win a 2v2 with Todd?
Yeah, exactly. That's way more important.
Yeah. I mean, especially after your abysmal performance last season when we actually had to replace you with me.
Yeah, that was so big shame that I don't tell what I did after I went home, but that was so big shame.
Yeah, I mean, you lost in the quarterfinals again, but actually your biggest defeat was in that teammate, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I could see how much you're upset by it. Hopefully you're going to get back into the game. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you and hopefully we can get back underway for this very serious game.
All right, thank you very much, Paul. I guess we've got to wait for Welmu's PC to recover from the APM damage that he just dealt to it. And then we'll see. It's really surprising because I thought if somebody was going to have issues with high APM, it would be the Zergs.
Yeah.
Not the Protoss, as you guys know. But we'll see how long this takes. We're going to try and resume from replay, apparently.
Yeah.
As it did look quite favourable towards the Protoss, though. As it should.
Of course.
Obviously. Protoss against anything, it's obviously going to be favourable towards Protoss, right?
They had a lot of bases down in the bottom left, which is nice for a Protoss, while Zergs had no bases left, really. They had a few at the front, but not many. So they need more bases. That's StarCraft. Sean.
I think TLO is probably really angry.
He's like, our master plan did not work.
He's like, VortiX, man. Why don't you just build swarm hosts? We're like, yeah, I should have.
What do you do against like
VortiX is like,
swarm
have
hosts?
you not followed my career? When do you really see me use swarm hosts actively all the time? I only use them because I have to sometimes. He was like, no, that was my favorite unit.
I only used them in this team game because I really wanted to win this one. So, yeah. All right. TLO. Oh, we're getting an invited to a recoverable game.
Oh, okay. Well, that depends if Welmu's back online or not. I guess we'll find out shortly.
We'll find out. He's a little Finnish trickster. So.
I think this map really led favour towards Protoss, though, with the rocks in the middle, even though I don't think they realised straight away.
No, I think Zerg realised it quicker because they went triple hatch. You know, they could have, thinking about it, couldn't they have gone like 3 hatches extra each?
Absolutely, yeah.
On a map like that.
Yeah.
It's like the, if I recall, at the very beginning of StarCraft 2, all of the maps had like newbie versions where they all had rocks in the middle before you could actually attack anybody. And it was like that. I was really surprised that all the rocks were in the middle when I found them. As were the Protoss.
I think that Welmu is trying to just prolong the inevitable, is rubbing it in.
Look at his face.
Look at Todd. Todd is so happy right now with this victory.
You'd never know.
We've known Todd for a while. We can see the smile within. He's not actually happy, but...
The smile within. Wrong camera, Todd.
Wrong camera.
This way, towards the
there
Zergs.
it is.
Oh, no. This camera.
Give us a wave.
Todd, quick, give us a wave.
Give us a wave. Todd,
Yeah.
Todd, give us a wave.
Woo! He smiled. Wow. I'm so impressed. Welmu always smiles, but Todd never. There was one picture that actually got tweeted out of him smiling, and it was when...
TLO, give us a wave.
TLO. Whoa. Wow. The happiest man alive.
Welmu, blow us a kiss.
He's back. He's back in.
And that proves that there's no soundproof setup right now. Welmu, huh? What?
No, yeah. Do you remember those text structures we mentioned before we were going into the game? Before it crashed?
Which ones?
The one that began with D. Right. Oh, okay, maybe they don't know.
Yeah, I remember that. I was trying to. I was actually trying to think of something else beginning with D, and I was like, wait, what? I can't really think of anything.
No.
What other unit tech structure ability with D? Drilling claws, I guess. What else is there?
I'm not sure that would happen in this game.
Yeah, I know. I don't actually. I don't know.
I don't know either. Death ball. Double death ball. We're back there.
Look at them. Like, all right, Todd, just get those Dark Templar. Just keep doing it. Look at this. Don't forget to build the air units, Welmu.
He's so bossy. Look at him.
Do you know what? They're actually not talking about strategy. They're actually arguing who's carrying who.
Yeah. He's like, no, it was me.
I was like, you really think you were carrying me?
Don't be silly.
VortiX is like, I just hate Protoss. Ugh.
He's listening to death metal right now.
He's like, I can't believe it. Every time, every season, another Protoss. Just He's like, all fun and games until Swarmhosts get a buff.
Meanwhile, on Protoss side of things,
on Protoss side of things, it's all rainbows and
Look
unicorns over there.
Yeah, sparkly laser beams and happiness.
The cutthroat from ToD.
Jeez.
That's harsh.
I've never seen him smile so much in his life.
He's having the most fun ever. This 2v2.
I can beat 2 Zergs in one game? Brilliant.
Passion restored.
Oh, ToD. Oh, ToD. All right, we're about to recover.
Look at those beats. Shiny blue beats.
I didn't even know he had beats.
Dr. Dre in the house.
What do you think he's listening to?
Nothing. Probably nothing. He's just wearing them.
Like, I'm so cool. I'm so cool. All right. Well, we're going to be getting back into this in a second. Recovering takes a little while after the game has gone on this long.
It's actually like there's so many Swarmhosts and Locusts. This has taken a while.
Yeah, yeah. What would have happened if VortiX had just made Swarmhosts as well, and it had been like 50 Swarmhosts? What? Hi.
TLO is having a great time in this 2v2.
Yeah. His wave was really lackluster before, but I'd give him 6 out of 10 for that.
All right.
Oh, we're back
in.
Uh-oh.
It's time for Protoss to continue their domination. They're in the grand finals, 2 of them, and they're looking to win the 2v2 as well.
4 Protoss. All right, okay, so let's get into it. What year is it? All right, we're back. The Phoenix see the Swarmhost again. He pauses and realizes, damn, the Swarmhost still.
What is he laughing? What are you put? Welmu, stop causing trouble.
What are you doing?
What now?
Welmu is observer.
What? What? What?
What did you do?
How is he an observer?
All right.
How is he an observer
Wait,
in the
who
game?
was the second player then?
Oh, we got to do it again.
Oh, God.
How is he an observer? Funker.
Only at WCS Europe.
It's always Welmu. Every single season, every single time.
I don't know how you manage.
Oh, it's always Welmu.
Jeez. Yeah. All right, got to quit out of
You
this.
become the best Protoss in Europe as the non-Koreans, and now you think you can do this.
You can do whatever you want. Okay. So in a little bit, Paul is going to determine exactly what's going on. Probably. As we need to recover the game again. Are you in the lobby already?
Yeah. I'm just thinking a lot of funny things I could say, but they're not going to come off well. I gotta try to monitor myself.
I have Welmu fans messaging me saying, Welmu, Welmu.
It's always Welmu's fault.
I don't know how this happens, yeah.
The only thing that could make this 2v2 better is Darude and Sandstorm.
Oh, damn. You just made the chat explode, man.
Yeah, man, that's the only thing I could think about right now that I...
We apologize, moderators, for the indiscretion. Great stuff. There's a lot of good songs, actually, that you can play as of late to get the chat going. A lot of good songs.
That's another one. My classic is obviously Darude.
Yeah, Darude's good. We had a lot of fun at the Intel Extreme Masters qualifiers with some good songs. Pokemon theme tunes.
What the hell is this?
What is this?
All right,
that doesn't
the more important question. Who's under the desk?
Well, VortiX isn't on camera right now. What? is this? TLO's like, please stop, please stop.
Oh,
yeah.
But he's like, rub that Protoss pain out.
It's like, serious, man, serious time. You better massage me well.
Is Team Zerg okay? Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if they could hear
Screw
that.
the Protoss.
All right. Okay, ready.
Wow, Paul, wow.
Can't wait for the gif of TLO enjoying that one to come out. That's an obvious one. All right. So, how are we doing?
Right now, it's only me and you in this lobby. I think we may be in the wrong lobby.
I've left the lobby.
Yeah, I've left that one.
I'm waiting
well.
for another one.
I think there's one up. I'm glad we were told that we were in the wrong lobby. That was nice. And ToD doesn't get a massage because he's Protoss and Paul doesn't like. All right.
Yeah, look at this. I think ToD seems to be taking the mickey out of a Zerg player that's to his left.
Okay.
All right, we're going to try and host this one again.
Zergs are in serious mode again. They want to win.
This was all a clever ploy by ESL, who slipped a €20 note to Welmu saying, "We need more time. just buy us more time. Just, you know, there's a big black power cable at the back of your PC. Kick it out.
Give it a kick.
€20. That buys you about 15 calls. You'll be great off tonight." Welmu's like, "But how many vodka?" All right. It's time to get ready. We're loading into this one again. We're on the recovery screen.
All right, they're talking strategy again. ToD's like, "I don't care, we've won." Ha ha ha. Okay, right. Still recovering for the second time. Welmu, if you break it this time, you're in for it. All right.
What's TLO doing?
Texting, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like...
Tactics.
Meanwhile, tactics at the Protoss table.
I don't even know what you could say at this point of the game. Like, all I could be like, you know what you did before is really good. Just keep doing the same. Just keep being Protoss and make sure you're not an observer, and we've got this.
Keep being Protoss. Meanwhile, back in Zerg camp.
TLO, the only thing I can imagine, he's like, all right, dear Snoot.
That was good.
Oh, God.
There's two sides of the spectrum over in Team Liquid. There's the scale of TLO to Snoot. How many swarm hosts can I make?
All right, we're still waiting on this recovery. Hopefully it loads. There's a lot of Locust to load in this game, and there's quite a lot of other stuff as well.
What have Protoss got? They've got... he was making...
A lot of money, obviously.
Yeah.
TLO's like, that's right, they've got a lot of money.
In-game and out of game. Ha ha ha.
Look at TLO, he's... Oh...
He looks so down. It's another day in the office for ToD.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez. Never do it again.
That was scary. If I was at home on my computer, I know I would have hit the print screen button at the right time, and that would probably be my desktop background for a couple of days.
Yeah, you guys out there don't know how true that is. All right. Still on ToD.
Yeah. These casters think they know everything. Oh, wait, I'm a caster too. Look at this conferring. Wait a minute, what is this?
No, you're not allowed to talk to Protoss. They're talking about beats now.
These beats are sick.
Oh, wait, I think ToD has... TLO has beats as well, right?
Does he?
I think those are beats in ears.
Have you heard the latest Dr. Dre album, dude? It's like, yeah, it's well good. It's like the bass on these things is totally rad. VortiX has got like the Samsung €5 ones that come with his phone.
All right. He's like, yeah, I don't care, guys.
We're finally in the game again.
Oh, and Welmu is Welmu this time.
Oh my God. That was 10 minutes of pure agony.
Pure agony. All right, back to Swarm Host World. I would say Swarm Host hype, but nobody would buy into that, so I'll refrain. All right, Zealot Harassment going to go up here and kill off a base that is quite needed by Zerg, but hey, they found a little pocket of probes down there.
He posted a selfie, that's what he was doing. TLO was posted a selfie.
All right, let's retweet that.
He was on Twitter posting a selfie. It's the most ugliest selfie I've ever... No, I'm joking.
Aww.
It's actually, I had a look at it, it's quite funny.
Full Void Rays in production at any time, jeez.
Yeah, they're going to build the ultimate air army, and they're going to try and own it.
Ugh. Speaking of owning, bye-bye Nexus.
Yeah,
right.
it's not a too big deal.
Oh, catch the queen.
The fact that Protoss, the blue, I think that's ToD, is not building anything is a little alarming.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm not too sure what he's doing. He's like, I must control these Phoenixes better than I've ever controlled them before.
He's like spamming and then he's like, oh wait, I'm actually not in control
of
this.
Now I will build 3 Zealots and a Dark Templar.
Yeah, Dark Templar. All right. So the Dark Shrine might come in handy here, as I'm under the impression they may have not heard that.
Dark Templar, are pretty good units here. So Spore Crawlers are usually the units and the structures that you want to have.
Or Overseers could be very useful as well in this situation. No, they're just not. They don't care, man.
Now it's coming in. This is a pretty intense harassment coming out from the red and blue team. And while all this is going on, the air army's still being built, and that's a lot of units. I think VortiX is pretty much dead. How much supply has VortiX even got?
No, not terrible. Not terrible.
He's got more than ToD.
Most of it's Corruptors. But there's going to be a lot of Void Rays out, and Void Rays are a good team unit composition-ish.
I feel like we just need to play like Imperial March or something when these units go over.
This is going to be the true A move.
I mean, what anti-air does TLO have to back up his Swarmos? 12 Infestors and 5 Queens. It's not a lot.
Doesn't count. All right, so he gets out with a few of them, but not too many. He's getting cheeky. Oh, he's baiting the Fungals. Nice. But then it all comes to a halt.
I can't believe TLO's selfie. That's so funny.
He's a funny guy. Okay, that's a lot of Zerwings.
I mean, he's going to be angry after this, because I swear to God, the air units will go over the other side of the map, and they're going to do a lot.
Yeah, they're just banking up Void Rays, and then all of a sudden, surprise!
Yeah, Welmu's just 4 Void Rays, 4 Void Rays, 4 Void Rays, and a Mothership Core.
Although that being said, they can hear us talking about this, so they have plenty of time to prepare.
They don't have money, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, true.
If you look at the income and compare it to Welmu's, look at that. He's got a lot more than everyone else in this game. He's almost got more than everyone combined.
All right, so a little bit more harassment once again, trying to find.
This is good, though. This is hurting Welmu's income, but Dark Temple being walked in and still can't stop the Air Force.
Yeah, I'm going to shut that down nicely. He's just taking bases wherever he wants. The winning team... What?
I think this is breaking some rules here.
All right. 12 minutes left.
Paul's like, I think...
Flamboyance. You can tell our admin's an Englishman.
All right, I have to just reply with the only thing that I can reply with. I think Protoss are going to be very upset if they don't win this.
Yeah, probably.
All right, Robo's down. All right, basically, you've got less than 10 minutes to get over the other side of the map, Welmu, with your air army. Otherwise, you may lose this game. 11 minutes.
And then we can just scream Void Rays all day long. Wait, actually...
Here we go. Here we go.
There's 16 Infestors.
Spread the Void Rays. Land the storms.
You better spread
feedbacks.
You better spread
if he
those
gets
Void
these,
Rays.
I mean, ToD's also got 3 supporting Colossus. That's kind of helpful. And Archon's in the mix too, so... The ultimate death ball is ready.
All right, supplies.
Operations online.
Operation Protoss is at 300 supply death ball.
300 supply death ball ready to go.
It's pretty sick.
Let's go, boys. You have 10 minutes to end this.
I don't think they're going to be able to do that.
They have to go. ToD has to move, man.
There's still a lot of swarm hosts. 17.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Sneaky Infestors.
Where is this death ball?
Death ball's
there it
moving.
Is. There it is. The ultimate. They're going to join forces.
It's very slow.
Here it is. There it is. The combination of red and blue. This is the ultimate ball of death.
Ooh.
The ultimate imbalance.
This is
the definition of imbalance.
Good
luck
great.
trying to stop this.
All right, Fungals. That's a
Todd,
good
help
start.
your partner.
What's he doing?
Todd,
Go and help him.
Help him.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad a storm, catching some of those corruptors at the front.
All right, Swarm Host, say goodnight.
Void Rays doing a bit of damage.
Oh my god.
Fungals. There's not enough anti-air. There is not enough anti-air.
The Void Rays are still alive. They've all got like orange health or green. The ultimate ball of death. Goodbye, Zerg. Get out the game. Protoss! Protoss!
Just keep shouting, man. I mean,
I'll lose my voice for the final.
That's true.
This is the true power.
The true power of Protoss.
2 Protoss combined to 1 is the ultimate ball of death. There is no way that you can stop this. Wrecked!
This is Protoss Gogeta here.
Wrecked! GG!
They have fused together to become more than Protoss.
This is more than Protoss.
This is double Protoss.
This is the double D. They just need to survive, but you aren't going to survive. This is the ultimate army.
That's true. If they survive for another... How long is it?
9 minutes.
They need to survive for 9 minutes.
You've got 9 minutes.
And Paul doesn't like Protoss, so they'll give him the win. Keep making buildings, guys.
You're not gonna stop this army. This is the ultimate Protoss army.
Nidus Worm, let's go. This the creativity didn't come out quick enough here, TLO, for this to really do anything. So it's gonna have to do something now.
He's like, if I channel my inner creativity, there may be a way. VortiX, listen to me.
He's gonna make Nidus Worms everywhere, and they count as... Do they count as buildings? The end bit? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
I don't.
Nidus Worms everywhere.
If Red Eye gives this to Zerg,
He will.
Yeah, that's.
I bet he will.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfair, and I know Todd's going to be throwing his
For all of that prize pool
toys
that
out
they
the
win.
pram.
Oh yeah, Todd will be angry. Todd will be angry for sure.
What? Are you stupid?
All right, Void Rays kill buildings really fast. I forgot about that. Jeez. Bye. Welmu's, he clearly has been practicing his team games. Probes killed an Nidus Worm.
Something tells me he hasn't, but we'll go with he has.
I'm just making things up at this point, man.
I'm just actually waiting. I'm looking at the clock. That was a slip of the tongue. The old cast a curse there.
That wasn't quite cast a curse. That was a bit more.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
You know, there's a hen on this desk.
There is.
But yeah, I keep looking at the clock here, and I'm finding it very difficult for them to survive another 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very hard.
VortiX. Wrong place, wrong time.
Not sure it counts in 2v2. I bet he is. He's like, yeah, Void Rays, I love that unit.
VortiX is being revealed.
All right.
What's the structure tab like? How are we looking at that?
That's not many more structures.
3 extractors, a hatchery, an extractor,
Where's the hatchery?
and a Nidus. This is... We just need to follow the structure tab.
Okay, the hatchery's about to die.
You have how much longer Protoss?
Oh, no, wait, it's not
another
about to
7
die.
minutes, 6 minutes. There's another 2 extractors down.
That's one of the best sounds in
VortiX
StarCraft.
is very close to being eliminated.
Go, no, go back and kill it so we can hit. Aw. All right, bye-bye hatchery. So that means it's only that Nidus Worm. Oh no, wait, this is the hatchery. It's done. Oh!
There's a spore crawler.
What? It's not
TLO
even in the...
has a
It's,
spore crawler.
it's not in the structures tab.
No, but
it's
there's a
being
spore
made.
crawler. There's one right here.
Oh,
and
it's not rooted.
It's right in the middle
That's weird.
of the map.
It's not rooted.
Up, there it is. TLO has a spore crawler. I'm going to see, what does VortiX have? Does he have anything?
That's right. Oh, okay, it'll be revealed in a second. So it's
Is
not
it just
rooted,
that
so it
spore
doesn't-
crawler?
Yeah, it doesn't show. Unless he has more spore crawlers.
They can see the spore crawler, so...
Run, spore crawler! Run for your life! Spore crawler! No!
You've been found. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? What's left?
What?
No, there's nothing.
GG!
Victory!
It's over!
The power of Protoss!
It's over! It's over!
VortiX, he's like, F this.
Congratulations to Todd. That's the only game he'll ever win at a WCS final.
Oh. Oh.
I'm going to now leave the building as quickly as possible.
Oh,
Okay.
God. Oh.
Thanks for that, guys. Very interesting commentary from that game, obviously. Todd, I'm just going to repeat that in case you didn't hear it. Kalaris says that's the only game you're ever going to win at a WCS finals.
I'll see you in a moment. Looking forward to our next cast together.
So these guys, I have to compliment you both. It was a completely serious game. There was no messing around whatsoever until the end, which is very disturbing to me, okay? Because I thought there was going to be some fun here. This is a fun game, ladies and gentlemen, and that just wasn't fun. What have you got to say for yourself, TLO?
Competing StarCraft 2 is fun itself.
It's a good point, well made, but you're not fooling me. Right, listen to me, right? Style points now. You lose points for swarm hosts. Never do it again. You lose points for having an idiot on your team.
Actually, kinda carried.
Which isn't you for a change.
Yeah. To go back to your points, winning is fun, losing is not fun. So we wanted to have fun, so that's why we won.
Okay, so it's you lose a point, but then they won the match, they're 1-up. I didn't like the fact that you weren't creative until the end. I mean, it needed to be earlier.
What do I have to do to place you, Paul? What do I have to do?
Okay, Zerg wins. It's okay, calm down. You don't beat Protoss that easy, of course. ToD and Welmu with the champions. Well done. All in good jest, of course, and, well, it's a good job Welmu didn't have to play a Terran. Too soon? Sorry. Okay, we're going to get on with the grand final in very few moments' time. But before we do that, quick break, and then we'll get on with our grand final for WCS Europe Season 2. You won't want to miss this one. It's Sand versus Stardust.